Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Can I just start by saying I'm so excited that you are in a life group. You know, we always say that circles are better than rows, and we really believe that because life change happens and care happens and friendship and family and all those things happen in life groups. And so I'm so excited that you're taking this step. This week has been a big week in the life of our church. We've been in this Change My Mind series. And this week we talked about something so powerful, I think, for all of us, in that Paul told us that we are in a battle. We are in a warfare and we have weapons. I'm so just encouraged to be reminded that we're not in this battle empty-handed. You know, we didn't show up to a gunfight with a knife like unprepared, like we have spiritual weapons. And here's the cool part. Paul said that we actually have the ability to tear down strongholds, right? To take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. And that's what a stronghold is. It's really a thought that becomes a high place, that becomes an argument, right? So these things can get so entrenched and neural pathways get formed. We talked about all that, but it could literally just be something it's a lie. It's a well-defended lie that just gets easier and easier to believe and even easier and easier to live in and defend. And so, but we talked about how we have the power to actually fight back. Not to just always be on the defense, but to be offensive, to tear down strongholds, and then brick by brick by brick, start to, thought by thought, repair the walls of a holy stronghold, right? To really live in that place of true safety, because a stronghold of the enemy is something we think is keeping us safe, but it's actually making us small, right? We think that it's keeping you out, but it's really just trapping us in, right? We think it's protecting us, but it's just stopping us. But the stronghold of God, the stronghold of truth, is true safety and true joy and true freedom that we live in what He says about us and His truth over our lives. So I think it would be powerful in our life groups if we just took a second. Maybe we can just take a few minutes and together let's make a list. Make a list of strongholds that maybe God has freed us from, is freeing us from, just that is common to man. These are lies that people live in, and this is how it affects us. And let's put some stuff out there and talk about what are those strongholds that hold us back, that keep us from being all God created us to be. And let's make that list. And maybe you would be so bold to say, this is mine, like right now. This is where I'm at. This is what God's helping me walk through. And we can pray for each other in that way. And then the flip side would be equally powerful. Let's not just leave it at the list of strongholds. Let's talk about what God promises us. Let's come up with a list of truth, like declarations, confessions of faith over our lives. Well, here's the lie, but here's God's truth. Like, this is the thing I've been believing, but this is what God says. These are the scriptures. These are the promises that I need to hang my life on. And brick by brick by brick, build back up the life that God has for us. Let's do that together. I think, wouldn't it be powerful if we all just talked about strongholds, but more than that, the truth that destroys that stronghold? And let's pray for each other, and let's be the family that God has called us to be. Remember, I am the thinker of my thoughts. I choose my thoughts. And we're not helpless, but we're hopeful because God has given us the ability to fight a good warfare. I love you. Have a good week.